Hey there viewers, SunGod 2009. Ever get tired of those ridiculous times you have to wait for an update? For those of you who are Windows 7 users or Windows 8 or Windows 10 users, ever get tired of that? You gotta sit in there and wait for the update? Let me show you. You ever get tired of looking at that thing all day, waiting all day, wait for that update to happen? And then all of a sudden, oh crap, I can do an update now and all that other stuff. And you gotta wait for an hour and an hour. It doesn't matter if you have the fastest computer or the slowest computer, you have to wait on and on and on for that update. Well, look no further. You don't have to sit there and wait forever. Well, actually, somewhat you do, because the update takes longer to do it, to install. But there are ways to get updates onto this machine, and I'm going to show you how. Now, on this Windows 10 machine, I got 3 different things. I know I got an unknown folder, but what I have here are updaters, and what they do, they go and grab Microsoft Windows updates. So if you have security and any other bullcrap Microsoft brings out, well, this will catch all that and then install it into the machine for you. Now there are many ways we can go about this, and also I should give you a heads up note to all the users: when you're also downloading updates, if it takes a long time, another thing you got to think about when it comes to these apps, in case if you like to condemn and say, oh, this app is not working, it's taking forever and all that, it might not be the apps, it could also be your internet speed connection. Ever thought about that? Keep that in mind, because that will also be your big issue. So anyway, we're going to try out different offline update here. So let's start off with this one. PortUp. Well, what is PortUp? Let's take a look and see what it is, and I'll show you what it is. Basically, again, this is one of those offline updaters. Now, it'll give you a whole bunch of doodads here. Now, personally, I like to check all of them off, because you never know. But this will enable you to get updates whether you have a 32-bit operating system or a 64-bit operating system. And considering I'm using a Windows 7, your computer will vary. So let's start off with this one, shall we? So I'm going to hit the start button. I'm going to let it search. Basically, this is doing is locating the servers, because that's where all the updates are hidden. So part of it could be at Microsoft.com, part of it could be on a different server somewhere else. That is probably not Microsoft. We'll see. But this is one of them. And now we're back, and looks like we got okay. And now we have to install the agent, which means Microsoft will be sending. This is a tool that's gonna enable Microsoft or whatever server have all the updates, and it's gonna send it directly to this computer. It's almost like remoting. But anyway, we're gonna agree. Click yes. Yeah, give me a minute. The computer's restarting, and I will get back to you on that. Okay. Okay, and now we're back. So this thing should be ready. So I'm gonna hit port update again. And note to everybody, yes, I do have double screen. So that's why I can multitask. I can see what's going on that end, and I monitor to my main screen, making sure everything is good. I really don't care about that right now. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Hold on a sec. The other one I got was Autopatcher. So let's see what Autopatcher does. Now sometimes I like to run as an administrator, but sometimes it doesn't really work as an administrator, and so I run it as it is. Okay, so I really don't care about that anymore. License. Hit the next. And of course, again, agree to the ULI. So let's go ahead, and then it says, now you got two choices: download update or install update. So we're gonna absolutely download updates. So we're gonna use everything we have. Now they give you a whole bunch of lists here and there, but since this is a Windows 7, I don't care about that, but I can check it. We're gonna use the Windows 7 Autopatcher. The rest of the operating system, I say leave it alone. The rest here that are on the bottom, why not? Let's just select them. But Vista, this is not a Vista machine, this is not a Windows 8.1 machine, but if you have a Windows 8.1 machine, this is what you check off. If you have a Windows Vista machine, I'm pretty sure nobody uses Vista anymore, check this off. Other than that, if you're a Windows 7 user like me, I say select both of them just for safety. You never know, it might help. Then click next. Okay, according to the bottom it says it's fetching, so that means it's gonna do what it's told to do. Well, maybe I need to restart. Be right back. Oh, okay, perfect, there we go. The auto patcher had to, I'm back. The auto patcher had to be updated, so I had to make sure of that. That's done. Now we can go ahead and do the auto patcher for Windows 7. It should work now. So let's try this again. Apparently it doesn't want to do everything at once. It's probably too much. Alright, this is what I'm gonna have to do. I'll have to probably do it one at a time. That kinda sucks about this program. You gotta do it once at a time. I thought it would do the whole thing. So to be honest with you, I don't really like that. I probably wouldn't use it personally, but if it was for you guys, if it benefits you, go ahead and use it. So we're going to use Windows, this is a Windows 7 Service Pack 1, and it's running a 64-bit, so we're going to use the 64-bit and go from there. Okay, that was weird. It was working just fine, and now it lost what it wants to do. So okay, so I gotta scrap this out because that's garbage now. Well, since two of it failed, I still have one trick up my sleeve that I'm pretty sure some of you are gonna know it. Yes, it's the WSUS offline. This has not failed me in a long time, and using it is simple. Just go in and hit this update generator, click on that, check off everything you need. If you have a Windows 7, go ahead and check off your Windows 7, whether it's 64-bit or 32-bit. Either one is fine. If you don't have that, if you have a Windows 2012 server, go ahead and check that off. If you have a Windows 8.1 or a 2012 server R2, go ahead and check that off. if you have a Windows 10 and a 2016 server, you want to check these guys off. But if you can also check off the Office, no matter what type you have. You have from 2010 to 2016. You can download that and go ahead and put that in as well. You don't have to worry about updating your Office. But also you got Legacy. You have a Windows Vista, which probably no one's gonna use. So who want to use that? It was junky. So what's the point of using Vista? You have Office 2007. That's old, but it really still kicks around. You can use that too. And also what else? Also, you can check off the verified download updates, include whatever is over here. You can include that as well and hit the start button, and it will begin downloading everything, all the updates you can imagine for whatever operating system you have. Now, I uploaded everything, and let me see. Since I downloaded all the updates, I'd say I got about 64 gigabytes of update files, which is quite a lot. So I got it for Windows 7, Windows 8.1, Windows I got it for Windows 7, Windows 8.1, Windows 10, Windows Vista. Name your operating system and it's all there. And oops, wrong one. Well, these are all the ISO it created. I'm not worried about the ISO. I'm trying to remember where I put it. Yeah, I think it's in the client. Yep, it's in the client. If you created an ISO, you want to go into the ISO folder. If you didn't create an ISO, then everything is in the client folder. It's going to be listed as 24.1 gigabyte, but as an ISO, it got everything. So yeah, it will be somewhere around 40 gigs there. So, alright. Anyway, scrolling through, go all the way down, it will say Update Installer. That's what you want to click on. Click on there right away. Click Yes. Okay, click the OK button. Go ahead and check off what you need to update. Me personally, I click on everything I see. I don't care what it is. And I also I want to do this as well. Select automatic reboot and recall. And what this is going to do is, and I'm going to say yes, it's going to update, then it's going to do its own reboot, it's going to update again, and then continue to do the reboot until the script is completely done. And I'm going to demonstrate that right now. I'm going to close this task manager. I don't need it anymore. Again, this has never failed me. I am actually happy that this is still around, and you know what? If this works for me, this will most likely work for you. So, yeah, see, it's going through the script. It now wants to work on here. That's crazy. It wouldn't do it on a Windows 7, but it will do it on here. So anyway, it's kind of simple, as you can see. Here gives you a whole bunch of information, whatever. So now, if I remember correctly, well, the history, it keeps track of your history, but we go to search, and we're going to hit the start button, and what's going to happen is, it's going to look for all the Windows XP update. An operating system of this vintage It will find as much update as it can from different servers. It will not be able to access the Microsoft server because the Microsoft server is finally deactivated, and it erased all the I'm pretty sure they erased all their XP updates. But let's find out what this thing can find. Ooh, a lot of oh, there we go. Wow, look at that. Check that out. All that update for Windows XP. Amazing, right? Technology. 144 updates. Can you last remember when you could find 144 updates? That's crazy. But anyway, let's get so as soon as it's done searching, you go to download. Make sure all the boxes are checked. Now I want you guys to note, if you have a Service Pack 3, leave this box unchecked. It is meant that way. Leave it unchecked. Now, if you don't have a Service Pack 3, it should automatically check this box already. But that is a note from the wise. So now we're going to download the update. So hit that start button again. Now it's going to go through the process of downloading the update. I gotta start doing that on my Dell the Dell D600. I'm gonna be putting out a video about that old relic. I'm gonna be making a relic video on it soon, so be on the lookout for that. But other than that, let's just give it a time. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta do something real quick. Now that this is already done, I'm not gonna worry about that now. We're going to, once this is downloaded, the next thing you want to do is go to the install section. I hit the start. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, you go back to search. Sorry, go back to search. Hit that start button, and it's going to research it again. And it should be listed as excuse me. As you can see, we're finally finished. Now if you look at the status, it says right here, ready to install. Make sure everything is set that way. Whatever you checked off, make sure they're all set to ready to install. If you see something like to download, I'm not worried about that right now. If there is something that says not installed or stuff like that, that could be the Service Pack 3. And if you have Service Pack 3, again, as I said, you can always skip that installation. It's probably not going to show up on the list. Now the next you go into is install. Okay, then if I were you, I would check all of this off. Make sure everything is checked. Make sure you're not checking off for something that is not redundant, because you want it to update everything. And once you are certain that everything is selected, once you are certain that everything is selected, then you go ahead and hit that start button, and it's going to install the update for you. And then not only that, you have to reboot, and it should be done by then. That's simple when it comes to XP, and I'm surprised this thing works in XP. I didn't even think it was going to do that. Okay, back at XP, port up, must restart your computer in order to apply these changes. Save any open files. Make sure you say yes, and it will do the rest. Whoa. Oh, that can't be good. Gotta find out what happened there. Windows 7 still updating. Oh, Windows 7 still updating. Let me take a look at this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Control. Yep, there we go. URL mon.dll. That suggests to me that there was a coding issue when the update has been done on this XP. Well, it is a relic after all. It doesn't surprise me one bit if it failed one little update. I mean, I could find it and fix it, but I don't feel like going through all of that. But other than that, well, that's how you do it on a Windows XP. Now you know. Now we're just gonna shut this off and keep our focus on Windows 7. So let's close this out. I'm not gonna worry about XP. I've already been aware of this problem. That's it, viewers. I hope this video was a bit helpful. It finally finished at the end. Sorry I didn't get a chance to put it up, but I'm not planning to reopen it again, so it doesn't matter. But this, so it goes to show you that WSUS is perfect for the update. So it is the way to go. It should work for any computer, no matter what it is, and you shouldn't have any problem in the future. So again, I hope this video is very helpful to you. If you have any question, leave it in the comment below. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Otherwise, you can put the thumb down. I don't really care. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe to my friend's Dope Talks channel, and never miss another video. Alright, I'm off to bed. Bye. Remember, if you want to see any more videos, please subscribe to SunGod2009, my channel. I'll continue to finish editing this video as soon as I'm done driving this minivan.